The recent collapse of several U.S. banks has sent shockwaves through the global financial industry, with many experts predicting that Deutsche Bank could be the next institution to suffer a similar fate. The collapse of Credit Suisse, which saw the bank lose billions of dollars due to its involvement with the failed Greensill Capital, has heightened concerns about the stability of banks across the globe. Deutsche Bank has long been considered a potential weak link in the financial system, with concerns about its risk management, exposure to risky investments, and lack of profitability. The bank has struggled with financial difficulties for years, and its stock price has been on a steady decline, with the COVID-19 pandemic exacerbating these issues. In addition, Deutsche Bank has faced significant legal challenges in recent years, including multi-billion-dollar fines for involvement in money laundering scandals and other illicit activities. These issues have further weakened the bank's position and raised questions about its long-term viability. Experts are now warning that Deutsche Bank could be the next institution to suffer a major collapse, with concerns about its exposure to risky investments, lack of profitability, and ongoing legal issues. The collapse of Credit Suisse has highlighted the potential for such a scenario, and investors are growing increasingly anxious about the stability of global financial institutions. However, some analysts argue that while Deutsche Bank is facing significant challenges, it is unlikely to suffer a complete collapse like that of some of its U.S. counterparts. The bank has taken steps to address some of its issues, including cutting costs and reducing its exposure to risky investments. In addition, the German government has shown a willingness to step in and provide support if necessary, which could help to stabilize the bank and prevent a complete collapse. Despite these mitigating factors, there is no denying that Deutsche Bank is facing significant challenges, and the fallout from the collapse of U.S. banks could exacerbate these issues. Investors and analysts will be watching closely in the coming months to see how the bank performs and whether it is able to weather the storm. In conclusion, the collapse of U.S. banks has sent shockwaves through the global financial industry, and many experts are now warning that Deutsche Bank could be the next institution to suffer a major collapse. While there are concerns about the bank's exposure to risky investments, lack of profitability, and ongoing legal issues, it is unlikely to suffer a complete collapse like that of some of its U.S. counterparts. Would this global bank turmoil end in near future? Express your views and comment. For more updates and insightful analysis, subscribe to our channel.